lovely lot. Welcome to day 2 of the Let's Go Digging event in Sudbury, Suffolk. We've got a beautiful ploughed and rolled. So yesterday's field was ploughed, but very, very chunky and ankle breaky. This one is rolled now, so hopefully we'll find lots of good stuff. We've got the lovely Carl and Mark with me. Let's do it. The three amigos. Well, we're going. Look at that. What a glorious day. I'm back out with the Manticore again. I had planned to do the day as 2, but I thought, you know what, I just want to keep trying on the ploughed with the Manticore, so I don't get many chances to do that. Anyway, we had one in the 60s, and we might have had a good start because I can see something green and disky at the bottom of that hole. It was 62, I think it was. It might be a button though, actually, now getting it closer. Let's just get my other glove off. There we go. Ooh, it's not a button. Oh, could that be a little Roman coin or something? Couldn't be, could it? Oh wow, excellent. Oh, that's so exciting. Right, not another first old banger. Hey Mike and Rick. Let's give it a clean, back in a sec. Well, I think that's a cracking start. That's got to be a little Roman coin, that, isn't it? I think there's a little figure there, unless I'm going mad, standing in the middle. And then turn it over. Not a lot on there. Maybe there's a bust there. Oh wow, what a cracking start. Brilliant. Amazing. I think it's Roman, I'm still not sure though. But we'll call it that for now. Excellent, right, first dig of the day. Let's try and repeat some more of that. See you in a bit. Well, after my little coin, which wasn't silver, the wonderful Carl has got one that is. Look at that, mate. Beautiful. Little Eddie by the looks of it. Wow, what a great start, mate.
Second hole.
Second hole. Second hole banger. Bit of silver. Right, next one. 80s, blob on the target line. We'll have that. Lovely job. How about there? And I don't think that's going to be very deep, do you? Mind you probably can't hear it again because of course we've got the headphones on. Keep forgetting that. Yeah, it's still in the 80s. What are you? Oh, there's a coin. Oh, what have we got? Is it a coin? Yeah. Or is it a button? Ooh, no, that's something very cool. Actually, I think it is a button. But I think it's a very cool button. It looks like it's got a bird on it. Oh, excellent. Right, let's give it a squirt. Back to you in a sec. Look at that. Yeah, it's a button. Could have fooled you for a coin though, couldn't it? But I do believe that's a heron in the reeds. That's a livery button. You can see the rope along the bottom. That's a stunner. Oh, I don't mind that at all. Yeah, that will clean up lovely when that's all clean and dry. Yeah, as you can see, like the bulrushes, and then the heron standing in the middle looking for a fishy. Oh, that's amazing. What a start we're having. See you in a bit. Right, next one was in the 20s, 27, 28. And in case you're wondering, that little Eddie penny of Carl's, the silver coin, silver hammered, rings up as a 29.30 on the Manticore. So that's one of the reasons why I dug this one, as it's close to where Carl was. And I think it might be another, full disclosure, I have picked it up. I think it might be another coin, but it's tiny and it's thin. Don't think it's a button. Look. Somebody's head on there. Oh yeah, something on that side, definitely. Oh, wicked. What a start. Right, let's give that a squirt. Back in a sec. Yep, definitely another coin. Don't know what it is. You can probably see better than me, but that's definitely a tiny little coin, little farthing or something. Or possibly a little token, don't know. But that is lovely. Wow. Roman, then must possibly a rose farthing or something like that. And a lovely livery button. Wow. Rather speechless, which is unusual for me. And it's warm. See you in a bit. Next one, coming up as a 12, little grunty 12. It's a tiny little pistol shot, look. Tiny little little lead sphere. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right on the surface as well. Easy digging, easy living. See you in a bit. Right, next one was a 27. Ah, boy, it's hot. Anyway, it's flipped out. Ever so easy digging. You can probably just see it at the bottom of my finger there. It looks a bit lead, it looks coin shaped, but it looks a bit lead-like to me. So I'm thinking lead token. Just stand up, try and get you in the sunlight. There we are. Oh yeah, it's going to be, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh wow, yeah, that's awesome. It's got a bit of pattern to that, hasn't it? Oh, excellent. Oh, we're having a good morning. I have had some cack as well, which I won't bore you with. Bullet and a few bits of bronze and a couple of other bitty bits. But yeah, nice little farming token that, by the looks of it. I'll give that a clean so I can get a better picture. Excellent. See you in a bit. Well, we're still not getting silver, Mark and I, but Mark has just in quick succession pulled these two out. We've got a beautiful little Charles I rose farthing, as you can see. You can see the crown with the swords or whatever they are, scepters going through it. And then on the back, there's the unmistakable rose with the crown on it. And then this one seems to have a little harp on it, so we've probably got a little Irish version there, or a different coin, one or the other. Probably another little farthing, I suspect, based on its size. But that's cracking.
Happy days.
Congratulations, mate.
Just need that silver, mate.
Yeah, we desperately do. We'll keep plugging on.
We will.
Right, another one in the 20s on the surface, and we got that, which I suspect is a button. Yeah. We thought we'd do a live reveal just in case. It was a little bent up hammered copper again, but it's not. It's a baton. It's okay. We move on. Well, the rain's coming. So if you can see that, very grey. They forecast it for about 2 or 3 hours this afternoon. It's a little bit early though, it's only 25 past 11. So we are expecting a bit of showers this afternoon. We had another one in the top 20s, and I've literally just flicked it out, and I can see it already. It's just come straight out of that clod, and it looks like another rose farthing type thing to me. Yeah, looks like it. It's quite a nicer condition as Mark's one though. Oh well, we're finding hammered. Oh yeah, there we go. Just coming through now. Look, with a gentle rub of the finger. You can see the rose coming through. Oh, that's brilliant. I don't mind that at all. Never mind finding those. So yeah, it would be nice if they were a more precious metal, but we don't mind at all. So yeah, it's going well. Excellent. And as you can probably hear, or definitely see, the rain is now starting to come down. But we persevere. It's warm. Very, very muggy. The rain has come and gone, but there is thunders and more rain coming later. We just had one in the early 30s, and I think we might have done it. Might be a tiny little bit of silver. Let's go and have a look. Let's just check. It's a bit of a scratchy one. Kind of early 30s, look. The blob, when it was in the ground, was a little bit better than that, to be fair, which made it so much more diggable. But I turned the clod out, and I've just been rooting around, and that's fallen out. And that, to me, just from looking at it from the outside, or from a distance, looks like a little bit of silver. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Excellent. Our perseverance has paid. Oh, it's got a hole in it as well. Doesn't look like there's going to be much. Oh, stop dropping it, Marcus. Doesn't look like there's going to be much detail on it, but I think it's silver. Excellent. Right, let's give it a clean up. Back in a sec. There it is. Hard to see what it is. That might say US, which could make it a Carolus. Could be a Charles. Looks like there's some sort of shield on there, look. Hole straight through the middle. And a little bit of something there. But we got a hammered. We got silver. We's a happy boy. Fantastic. Well, let's keep cracking. What a day it's turning out to be. See you in a bit. Well, next one. There's a nice 36, 35, 37, right on the target line there. So I thought we might as well dig that. I don't think it's going to be very deep. Try and do a live one. Still there. As you know, I don't normally do live ones like this. Well, there's a bit of green, so it was worth the live dig. That was worth a live dig. Look at the state of that jetton. Oh my days. This is exactly the same field I found yesterday's on, by the way. Look at the state of that. That is filthy. With the fleur-de-lis on it, look. Absolutely stunning. I had a feeling that was going to be good, that's why I live dug it. Got Mark and Simon have gathered round to see the wonder that is that beautiful thing there.
Right, I'm going on.
Mark's going home, he's had enough. He's going to get the DS2 out. My DS2 out this afternoon because his simplex sadly isn't really performing as much as he'd like to. Right, let's give it a clean up. Look at the state of that. That is a stun. That's even better than yesterday's jetton, I would suggest. And especially when you turn it over and see that, look. There's a bit of crud, which hopefully will come off with a composite cleaning pencil. And there's a crown and plenty of writing under there, or around the edge. That is a beauty. Wow, and that was literally the next hole, I think. Yeah, it was the next hole after that hammered coin. So we found a little purple patch. Get in there. See you in a bit. There we are, just bumped into the lovely Ollie. Suffolk searcher. Make sure you get over to his channel. I'll put his link in today's description. He's had a cracking morning. Look at that. Not one, but two hammers, mate. Who are they?
Both Eddies, I think.
Oh yeah, Carla found an Eddie as well this morning.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous. We're just saying we want that to be old, but we're just not sure. And he's had another bit of silver which we've just tested.
Yep.
Off a cane or something maybe. Yeah, you've had a cracking morning,
not
mate.
Too bad, not too bad.
Fantastic. Well, if you want to see it all come up, make sure you go over to Ollie's channel. There he is. There's a lovely Simon. Straight after my jetton. He's only gone and got one as well, look, with a little rose and orb. Similar to the one I found yesterday, but it is wafer thin, which, to be fair, is what you normally expect the old jettons to be. Oh yeah, that's definitely a Hans, was it Krauwinkel? Because you can see the W-I-N-C-K, look. Hans Krauwinkel. That's gorgeous, mate. Congratulations.
Well.
Happy days. There we are. Well, we're back after an absolutely stonking morning. We've been back to the tent. We've had some food, i.e. peanuts, and some liquids, i.e. beer. And Marky Mark is over there. He's now sporting the DS2, my DS2, giving it a whirl, as he's not had the most success, although he's done pretty well. He's got a really couple of nice copper hammers. And then I'm back out with the Manticore. We're back on the plough. We had a little venture through some pasture, but with no joy. And then I got a 14, which was really a solid 14, if that's the right phrase. It's quite a low number, but that has just come out with the shovel. So I haven't touched it yet, but I'm thinking, use the finger, I'm thinking that that could be buckley from what I've seen so far. Yeah, that's buckley, all right, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's lovely. Wow, the Manticore's on fire today. It's the first real target since I got back on the plough. So, oh yeah, still got the pin as well. Oh wow, cool. That's very nice. Right, let's give that a proper clean, and I'll be back to you in a sec. And there we are. What a beautiful start to the afternoon. Shame that bit's broken, but that is a pretty old buckle. That I would suggest, medieval, post-medieval, but I would say a good few hundred years old. And that is a wonderful start. Excellent. Right, hopefully we'll get a few more for you. See you in a little while. Here we are, ladies and gents. I've been looking for him all weekend. It's only taken me a day and a half. Apparently he stays in his caravan all bloody day.
Yeah, I needed a day off, mate. Me poor back. Me poor back.
It's a lovely Paul, the deeper bleeper. I gave him a shout out last week. I finally get to meet the fella. What a nice guy. We've had a great 5-10 minutes having a good old chat. If you don't already know who he is, but you should by now, because if you watched my last video, you'll know all about it. Fantastic content, superb fella, and we're going to have a beer together later, mate.
We are. And do you know what? I've got to say big thanks for that shout out, Marcus.
Pleasure. Absolute pleasure,
if only
bud.
you knew me.
Yes, we'll have a beer later.
Yeah,
So,
we'll have a beer.
ladies and gents, boys and girls, you get yourself over to his channel. See you soon, mate.
Guys,
Take care.
see you later.
Good morning. It is Sunday morning. It's about 10 past 8. We are completely and totally packed away. We are completely and totally knackered, although all three of us slept very well last night. We weren't late. It was such a long day, but a brilliant weekend. And you had fun, lads?
Yeah, I have, definitely.
Yeah, we found some good bits. We've had some great company. Massive thanks to all the Colchester lads and lasses. Really good to see you all. And they fed us as well, which is amazing. So thank you so much. Hope you've enjoyed it. We might have a little dig on the Sunday morning, but it probably won't make the video unless it's very, very special. So with that, thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Right then, folks. Wow, what an amazing weekend. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. Massive hello to Carl and Mark. Really enjoyed getting us all together, lads. Looking forward to many more adventures. And of course, a massive hello and thank you to everybody that I bumped into across the weekend, both YouTubers and Colchester Detecting Club friends and members and everybody else. It was just amazing. Really good fun. Great weather, great company. As for the finds, well, it's very seldom that I can line up 9 amazing finds, well, in my opinion anyway. For us, most of us mere mortals, we don't have the land that picks out these kind of finds week in, week out. I know some do, and I get the odd nugget now and again, but this was an absolutely stonking day. And then when you add that with the finds that I found on day 1, which was last week's video, wow, just amazing. So I'll quickly run through the finds. I'm conscious it's quite a long video anyway, and then I'll say another couple of thank yous at the end. So we got another thimble. I think that was the 3rd thimble of the weekend. Really nice one. Not as small as day 1's tiny little child's thimble, but still very cool. We got an amazing livery button, and I'm very fond of this for a good reason, which I'll come back to. It hasn't cleaned up that well, but you can clearly see the heron, the bird standing in the middle of the bulrushes and the reeds and the rope underneath. And the reason I like that, because if you happen to know my surname, you'll know that has particular relevance. And my surname, by the way, is not Bulrush. Okay, we also had a medieval farming token. Absolutely love that. That's about my 10th that's going to go in the cabinet. I've seen other versions of this same one that came up that weekend in much better condition, but still very cool. Very happy with that. We found Roman, a little Roman grot. Now, it's not often that a Roman would come this far down the pecking order, but that was the kind of day we had. You can just about make out the figure of a lady standing up there, and then it's nice and thick and chunky. And when you turn it over, there is the remnants of a bust there, but it's probably just a little old grot, but very happy with it nonetheless. Beautiful rose farthing. So that's the 1600s, early 1600s. Mark found a much better condition one than me, but still clearly identifiable and a beautiful coin. I found one of those before that's in equally good condition, so that will be going alongside that. So that's from the kind of Civil War, 1620s, 1630s. This one, even older. This was pretty much my last find of the day, really, or for the weekend. Beautiful 1400s buckle. I've been able to identify the exact one in my finds identified books. The pin still moves. Other than that little bit's being snapped off, it's pretty much complete, and it's a thing of beauty. So I love that one as well. That's in 4th place. In 3rd place, and it's very rarely that a piece of silver will come into 3rd place, but 3rd place it is. And again, not completely sure, but based on other finds of the weekend and the other Charles I coin that I've got, it's very, very similar in size. And obviously it's got the shield on the back. So I think that's probably a little Charles I, and it's obviously got the hole in the middle. So it was used for something. So that's beautiful. Very happy with that. In 2nd place, a fantastic bit of local history. That in the middle of there will say RW. And as you can see around the outside, Richard West of Sudbury. There you go, look. 1651. So a 17th century token from some chap called Richard West. Absolutely beautiful. You can still clearly see it and read it all the way around. And the fact that it came from Sudbury. So literally hadn't travelled very far at all before it was dropped into the fields all those hundreds of years ago. Amazing. And then number 1, and last but by no means least, this absolutely stunning, filthy Jetton. Filthy in a good sense, I should add. Beautiful. From the 1400s, about 1450. It's French, hence the fleur-de-lis. I've started, but very, very early days of cleaning it up and getting all that mud and crud off it before I arteseal it. But yeah, it's a thing of beauty. It even surpasses the Nuremberg Jetton I got the previous day. So absolutely stunning finds, absolutely amazing weekend. Don't forget to check out the description of today's video. There's lots of thank yous, but importantly, lots of great channels. I did miss a couple of you, Ricky in particular. Ricky from Hammered Metal Detecting UK. For some reason, I didn't film Ricky, although I was with him pretty much the whole weekend. So please do go over to his channel and his Facebook group. Amazing guy, amazing finds. And of course, to each and every one of you for watching. Really do appreciate it. And I'll speak to you soon.